You know how running a business is a never-ending learning process. You make decisions daily that affect the health of the company, and sometimes you say out loud, I did not get into this business to do that. Well, what we've been doing for 50 years is listen to client stories, hear what they are navigating in their business, and help reduce the burden of running the business so they can get back to living their life. Roger here, human capital management consultant, marketing guy. And you know how complex running a business is. Every business has started to provide a product, like you manufacture plastics or design websites or machine parts or even process food. Or it could be a service, your staffing agency or repair shop, financial institution, or a hospital. Or both, with the goal of filling a need and being successful. And along the way, in an effort to do just that, all these jobs and tasks come up that have nothing to do with your product or service. Things like HR, payroll, hiring, training, new legislation, equipment breakdown, supply chain disruption, a pandemic. How can you build a business when some days it's just surviving the next crisis? Well, what we do is take admin tasks like HR, payroll, benefits, retirement plan off your to-do list and give you your life back. So what does give you your life back mean? Possibly this. You know how you might have a different system or vendor for tasks like payroll, HR, benefits, the retirement plan, and the systems and the vendors don't always play nice? Well, what we do is offer an all-in-one single sign-on HCM platform that integrates these admin tasks, eliminates paper forms, eliminates manual processes, and eliminates duplicate data entry. What we also do is customize to your business needs, designing the system to do what you need and adjusting as you grow. Also, what we do is create an immediate audit trail of all actions and the real-time reporting for making decisions. Real-time data and streamlined processes make life easier. You know how your employees have a variety of levels of technology in their pocket? We're talking about their phones. They're accustomed to the latest tech in their personal lives, and then they have to work on outdated legacy tech at work? They don't like it, by the way. Well, what we do is design an employee portal for the teammates to make changes and updates to their personal information, request days off, make changes to their benefits and retirement plans. What that does is eliminate the manual processes. By the way, one client had a whiteboard of chaos to manage PTO. Can you imagine if someone erased that? What we also do is give managers a dashboard that oversees PTO, the calendar, shift coverage, training, certificates. What we do is eliminate spreadsheets and paper processes and make your employees efficient, and efficient makes life easier. Speaking of paper processes, you know how every year when open enrollment rolls around for employee benefits, management has to do their due diligence, get quotes, make choices, and then roll it out to the employees and explain everything. And it's all or even partially on paper forms. Well, what we do is set up the options for the teammates online, showing each employee what their options are with detail about coverages, deductibles, copay, cost, etc. What the employee does is selects the options they like, and before they submit their selections, they see a recap of all the details and costs. When they submit, managers get notice, and they have a real-time view of where all the employees are in the process. What we can also do is send automatic reminders for employees to complete the selection process. By automating these tasks and giving the teammates self-service tools, we make life easier. Let's shift to how your vendors are taking care of you. Tell me, what's service been like for you in the last couple of years? You know how stressful it is to call a vendor, get routed to their call center, get stuck in the phone queue, finally get a hold of someone who doesn't know your company and is the fifth new rep you've talked to in the last 5 calls? Well, what we do is assign a dedicated, experienced teammate to each client. This teammate knows the client, the company, and the needs of the company. Our teammate is available by direct phone, email, text, whatever preferred method the client wants, and they respond promptly. No call center, no phone queue, a live person ready to help. Saving time and energy by getting answers makes your life easier. This might possibly be a good time to talk about the generational workforce. You know how there could be as many as 4 generations working at your company these days? Their ages could be 30 and 40 years apart. And that they all like to give and receive information differently? I'm a boomer, and the teammate closest to me in the office is Gen Z. We know different stuff, do things differently, and have different skill sets. I'm betting this happens at your company. Well, what we do is identify what your employee demographic looks like and help you offer a variety of ways to get them the information they need. Specifically, when we send our teams to a client regarding education on how to work in our systems, or to educate them on the retirement plan and employee benefit plan, what we do is the pre-work to deliver the information that best works for the demographic. By delivering information the way your team likes it, we make everyone's life easier. Here's one that made owning a business a royal pain in the last 3 years. You know how when the pandemic hit, governments at all levels were changing laws on a daily basis, and you had to navigate the legal side of, does this new law even apply to me right now? You were busy trying to save your business, and the government kept throwing new rules at you. Well, what we did, and what we do for our clients, is become a one-stop resource for our clients on how the new laws might impact the running of their business. We created a portal for our clients to go to get the latest news at the local, state, and federal level, and also had our teammates standing by ready to help. Since we do all the things, which is HR, payroll, time labor management, retirement plans, benefit plans, and Affordable Care Act compliance, we already had our teammates staying current on all the changes, and truly made it our job to keep our clients compliant through the entire mess. By developing this info hub for clients, we made their life easier. And here's one more I hear almost every time I talk with a prospect, and we're in the process of finalizing a proposal. We talk about the conversion process, and they tell me their horror story of the last bad conversion they endured. You know how the implementation timeline gets pushed back, and the first couple times the data was wrong, or the payroll was late, or months later it's still not right, or the old vendor and the new vendor could not get along. No one remembers an easy conversion. They always talk about the train wreck conversion. Well, what we do is work with our clients on the best proposed timeline for them and for us. Then what we do is map out the design process of their custom solution. Before implementation, we run side by side to confirm the data and results. Then we train the client's admin team on the system. When all is designed, built, tested, and trained, what we do is flip the switch and go live. And we're there holding hands if needed to guide the admin team to success. A well-planned and executed conversion process makes life easier for all of us. So if you might possibly be dealing with, or have had to deal with any or all of these types of scenarios, multiple vendors and systems that don't play nice, employees wanting new tech to do their job, open enrollment chaos, service, or rather, where's the service? The generations are all working together. The pandemic rules and regs are nightmare conversions. Yeah, we get it. Our clients tell us their stories, and they want their lives back. You know how good it would feel to get your life back? Well, what we do is make that happen. One last thing. Our next podcast will be number 150, and we still have plenty to talk about. Thanks for listening. Be well.
I'm Kurt Otto for the Benefit Companies. Is your business adapting to the energy crisis? Not that one, the human, rather employee energy crisis. For the first time ever, businesses are experiencing 4 or even 5 human generation workplaces rife with cultural differences. You know who thinks professionals working remotely is a great idea? People who don't prioritize productivity. The Benefit Company's human resource technology allows businesses to foster a culture of intergenerational trust, belonging, and ownership. Like it or not, work from home is only the tip of the javelin that is ripping through in the American workforce. The Benefit Company's HR technology will put your business ahead of the curve, helping maximize employee retention, performance, even acute measurement of remote employees. Using HR technology to build cultural networks really works. The Benefit Company's human resource technology is your opportunity to prevent or solve cultural climate change you already see happening in your business. Connect and Simplify. Insource. The Benefit Companies. ConnectandSimplify.com. That's ConnectandSimplify.com.